Hey everyone, welcome back. So I am going to be doing a K-pop inspired nail set for today's video, inspired by STAYC's song Teddy Bear. I like the teddy bear cover art, so that is the inspiration for the nail set today. But before we get into it, I want to show you guys this SAVILAND gel polish set. They were nice enough to send this to me, and I'm actually going to be using polishes from this set to make my nail set today. So upon opening the box, it came with the instructions on top. The instructions had like 2 nail art sheets inside, and it also comes with these 3 nail art brushes. I actually have some nail art brushes that are very similar to that, and I use them all the time. So I am very pleased that I have some new nail art brushes to use. I can never have too many. At the bottom there was that nail file, and this is the polish set. It comes with a lot of polishes, so I'm not going to go through all of them, but it does come with a base coat, which I'm going to use in the video. It comes with a bonder as well, which I was very surprised to see because I never get gel polish sets that have that. And I like to use it in place of foundation sometimes because it works the same way. It adds that sticky layer that you need for your gel polish to adhere to. So pleased about that as well. It also comes with 2 top coats, a matte and glossy top coat. I'm going to be using the glossy top coat for this video. So just an FYI, I filmed this video a few weeks ago when I received this set. And because I only use a few colors in this video, I want to talk about the other colors, or some of the other colors. I've used almost the whole set within that time. I've been making a lot of one nail sets to like post on my Etsy. I go live on Poshmark as well, and I auction off nail sets. So I've been just using all sorts of colors, and so far so good. I have to say I'm very impressed with the yellow and orange colors from this set because I don't need 1,000 layers for the color to show up good. It doesn't go on streaky like some yellows, and also I have not even had to use a white base coat with the yellow, and my sets have been coming out really cute. So good job with the yellow and orange. I do use yellow a little bit in this set, so you guys will see it. So getting into the nail art, I was just filing the very tips of these nails. You know, sometimes it has a little plastic piece at the tip, and then I'm using the base coat that comes with this set. After the base coat has cured, I'm going in with my base colors, and that is going to be black and purple. I do add this black glitter color to a couple of the nails on each hand, and the other black nails are just a solid black. I'm using this piece of foil as my palette, and I'm using these 2 colors right here, lavender and laser purple. The laser purple I don't use a lot at all. I just use it for one small detail. So at the bottom of the cover art, there's a logo that says STAYC, so that's what I'm going to be doing on this nail. I only made the circle using that glitter color because I did the whole nail like that and I ended up not liking it, so I redid it. But in the cover art, it looks like the STAYC logo is like shimmery, and I wanted to replicate that, but I just didn't like how it came out. So that is the first nail. I just wrote STAYC on it. I also scrapped the footage because I just had to redo the nail and I didn't feel like refilming it. For this next nail, I'm using this yellow, and I'm just gonna make 2 hearts on the nail. So the teddy bear has hearts on its foot that looks like it's kind of stitched up, so I'm just doing 2 hearts with a purple outline on this nail. I'm making little lines that look like those stitches. I do feel like I drew the lines a little bit too long, so I do go back in with black gel polish and go over the very tips of it just to shorten out the lines. Also, as I mentioned earlier, the yellow color is really good. I used 2 layers for that heart. There was no issues, and also no wrinkling. You know, sometimes yellow polish will wrinkle no matter how thin of a layer you use. Yeah, 10 out of 10, great yellow polish. So we're gonna move on to the next nail, and it's gonna be another STAYC nail. So on the bear, the word STAYC is outlined, and that's what I'm going to be doing here. I learned really fast with doing this that it's best for me to do the outline of each letter first and then fill in whatever I needed to fill in. So that's what I did. And when it comes to drawing letters, I mention this all the time in my videos. Most of the time I do like a rough outline. Basically make sure that I have enough space for each letter. And if I do, then I cure that outline and then I go back in, and if I need to fill anything in, I do that. If I need to make a line thicker, I do that. So it really just helps me to make sure that I'm drawing the letters how I want to and there's enough space, because the last thing you want to do is draw a couple of letters cured and then you don't have space to do what you want to do on the rest of the nail. Don't worry about perfecting it just yet. As long as I have like that base to work with, then I can go back in and fix any mistakes if I want to. For example, that C was a little bit too long for me, so I just went back over with black and made the lines a little bit shorter. So after I'm finished with that nail, I'm gonna be doing the bear eye patch. The eye patch is so cute because it looks like a little flower. So that is what I'm gonna do here, using my dotting tool to create two flowers on this nail. It's kind of similar. I stuck with two because it's similar to the heart nail I made, where I did two hearts and outlined it with purple. So that's what I'm doing here, except with flowers. And I'm gonna outline these with that purple color, and there's little lines inside of the flower that look like stitches, so I'm gonna do that as well. So also, this is the yellow color again. I'm only using one layer here. So I drew the dots and then I'm going back in and just filling in all the areas, making the flower a little bit bigger and more defined and all of that. But I used one layer of that yellow for the flowers. So for the next nail, I'm just going to be adding 3 spikes. I used the purple color, 2 layers of it, and then I'm adding these silver spikes to the very top of the nail because the teddy bear has 3 spikes on top of its head. And I do this for 2 nails, so there's going to be 1 nail on each hand that is purple with the silver spikes. And with this nail, I'm using that black glitter color as the base color, and I'm using the same purple to create little lines going all the way around the nail. So on the bear in the very middle, there's these lines going down and it looks sort of like stitches. So that's what I'm doing here on the perimeter of this nail. The teddy bear also has some X's on the top of its face, so I just added that so the nail is not so plain. Then I was finished and we're moving on to the next nail. So this nail is going to be the actual bear that's on the cover art. And I was going back and forth on whether I wanted to draw the whole body or just the head. I ended up drawing just the head because honestly, I didn't feel like spending that time drawing the whole bear. For one, I would have to make it smaller, and doing all the details that's on the bear but just really small is definitely more time consuming. I know it might seem like that makes no sense, you're drawing smaller. No, it's more time consuming. It's more easier to make mistakes and have to go back and fix, and I didn't feel like doing none of that, so I just did the bear head. I'm happy with just that. I did have to go back in and tweak a few details, so some of the lines of the bear I wanted a little bit thinner. Just went back over that with black gel polish. I wanted the eye patch strap to be a little bit thinner, and I also had to adjust it a little because I forgot about the spikes at the top of its head, so I had to make space for the spikes. I just did some purple outlines and then I had to fill those purple outlines in with black gel polish. So after I was done with this nail, I am going to do the last 2 nails, which I'm doing the same thing on both of them. I was super indecisive on what to do, so I just kept it simple. These 2 nails were a solid purple color, and I applied this purple glitter on top of it. And then because I felt like I wanted to add just a little something extra. I'm just adding some O-rings to the tip of the nail. After that, I just applied a glossy top coat to all of the nails, and this is the final set. I think they came out super cute and fun. I really like the color combination of black and purple because those are two of my favorite colors, and I do like the pop of color with the yellow in there. Overall, these were really easy to make and they took almost 2 hours. Let me know what you guys think about them, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.